Gradually, the clubs gradually grow, and it started from being just a little embryo with 5 or 6 people in a room with me in Waltham Forest College to really being quite a big organisation, you know. It's a system of self-defence that incorporates lots of basic and repetitive training, but it's also assists with discipline and respect. It teaches the youngsters and the adults as well to respect their opponents and to respect, you know, the world that we live in as well. So it's nice really from that point of view as well, but primarily it's a system of self-defence. So I was 30 and I started doing it with my son, and he dropped out. I decided I wanted to continue, and then I just got the bug for it. And I went on all the courses, all the competitions, every karate lesson I could take I did, and I just got the bug for it. I loved it.
I've learned a lot of teamwork skills from it as well. We do competitions where we have a kata team, which is the series of movements, and we want to do it in perfect timing. So as we work together with it, we get to also develop our karate as one coherent unit. I think it's very good for people. I mean, it gets people moving, active, respectful people as well. I mean, there's no hierarchy apart from you and the teacher. You've got everyone as an equal learning together. It enables people to gain more confidence as well in themselves. So we've had people come in and they've been shy, upset maybe, and they've gone through karate and they've had a great time. They've gained further confidence, and then they've gone on to greater things.
So we take children from the age of 6. We can't take them under 6 because we've got an element of insurance, and the insurance stipulates that they should be 6 to do martial arts. It is a discipline, and their bodies are developing, the children's bodies are developing. So we do a young children's class for the very young ones from 6 up to 8, and then they gradually as they get older, get incorporated into the more mainstream class with the older ones.
Yeah, I'd say it's a strong hobby of mine. By day I work in an office in a bank, so I'm in front of a computer all the time, so I quite enjoy coming in and doing karate at the weekends. I train during the week as well. It's just a good hobby to get away from work. It's a very sociable club. You get to make really good friends, and we go out together and have meals together and do things together outside of the karate class. Then also physically, it's a really good activity. There's a lot of stretching, a lot of breathing, as well as needing to keep fit, and you can do it whatever age you are.
Regards the friendship, we hope that the club spreads friendship, and when youngsters come into the club or adults come into the club, they might see somebody they know or gradually make friends with people. We do actually have a few little social events during the year so that people can get together outside of the karate dojo, but I hope it does promote friendship. We certainly go abroad. Every year we go abroad for competitions and courses and things, and we meet people from other countries. Hey! Hey! We find that people come through word of mouth, and friends or maybe relatives and people like that come along, and we just give them a free lesson, and it's a very cheap sort of activity, so they have a free lesson. If they like it, they can sign up and get started.
I've had friends who've started as well after me recommending it to them. I think for a number of reasons it's a good activity. Whatever age you are, you don't need to be physically strong or big. You're not throwing people around like judo. So you know, you can do it at whatever age. It's semi-contact, so you're not hitting people hard all the time. So it is an activity that anyone can do really of any age and any size or physical ability.
Discipline and respect, and if you've got some wayward children or wayward people there, it kind of soon sorts them out, because they're not going to learn much unless they're really focusing on what the instructor's telling them to do and how to do it. So I think it helps you with that concentration, you know, because sometimes the children come in and they're maybe at school allowed to look around all over the place in the class and not focus. So I try and teach the children to look ahead and look and listen to what the teacher's saying. And they gradually get used to that. And the surprising thing is the children actually like it. They like discipline. They like lining up and being part of something that is quite unusual and quite unique, really. They take an exam, and the children take the same exam as the adults, and it's a physical exam that they have to complete, and they have to know this, and they can pass or fail. Generally speaking, we try not to put them in if we don't think they're going to pass, because it's upsetting for the parents and the child if it's a child. It doesn't matter so much with the adults. If they fail, they can accept it, but children get kind of demoralised if they fail. But they take a grading exam and they work through the belts: orange, red, yellow, green, purple, brown, and eventually the black belt. It's unlike cricket or football, which is on the television and in the newspapers every day. Karate gets no real publicity at all. It's not something that is shown on the television or in the newspapers at all in a positive sense. So it's surprising that there is so much, really, or so many people want to do karate.
3, 4, 5.
I've sort of stuck with it, and it became a kind of occupation, really, because the clubs were opening, more people were joining. I was made redundant about 16 years ago, maybe 17 years ago, and that was the point, really, when I thought, well, maybe I can make a go of it and try and build the clubs up a bit more.
I think it's all quite good, yeah. He's very good. He's one of the best, I think, that's been teaching me since I started from it. Of course, he's learned and taught people ages before me, so I gain a lot more experience from him than any other instructor would.
Seek perfection of character.
Seek perfection of character.
Be faithful.
Be faithful.
Endeavour.
Endeavour.
Respect others.
Respect others.
Refrain from violent behaviour.
Refrain from violent behaviour.
Showman nirei. Sensei nirei. Taga nirei.